Oh, it is I, Jang, the Navatar, and I have returned.
Yay!
Yes, on today's adventure of Jang the Navatar, the last popcorn bender, the Navatar has come to visit the previous Navatar from the Pretzel Kingdom, Master Utsku. No, it's you.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Is Amanda coming in? What's happening? Is
No,
somebody else?
no, you're playing Utsku.
I am?
Yeah. Look under your chair!
I don't want to, though.
Yeah, if you could just... I got a whole thing. Just, come on, man.
Give me a minute.
Ha!
A few minutes later.
All right.
There he is!
I have returned. I'm Utsku, the previous Navatar from the Pretzel Kingdom.
You look wonderful.
Hey. Now what?
I prepped you a script. Right here.
Oh,
right here.
Okay.
Yes, teach me everything you know, Utsku.
By the way, I've never seen this before. This is be a fresh read.
I think they figured that out.
Just in case.
Would it kill you to do a voice? You know something? Good.
I'm old. Clearly I'm old.
Okay.
I'm doing old man voice.
I get it.
Okay. That's cute. No, we're doing the part. Okay. I have come to teach you the ways of the savory, so that you may bend your popcorn with the salty and spicy.
Oh, wow.
But before I teach... You know I'm not doing that, right?
You have to read it. It's in the script.
But before I teach you, I will eat this Big Mac.
Well, if the script says so. I knew you were going to do that. There's another one. You can just
there's
turn the
more?
page. Well, I just figured, I thought maybe you would go along with it, but I you know.
Okay, yeah. Jeez, okay.
Yes.
There's a lot more.
Oh, so much more to learn about pretzel bending.
Anyways, with the power of pretzel bending, you'll be able to empower your popcorn with the spicy.
Ooh.
Like this Syracuse mix of jalapeno and caramel.
Oh, so spicy, so sweet.
Or their buffalo mix.
Ooh, I like that one too. I've already eaten it, so I can't show anyone.
The salty. This perfect as-is movie theater classic. Yes, I mean, it is perfect, I suppose. As the Navatar.
For you.
Yes, for me. Yes, of course. As the Navatar, you will be able to bestow upon all nations the power of Nav's popcorn.
Yes.
A family-owned small business who handcrafts and handpacks and ships the world's greatest popcorn. And it's gluten-free to boot. To boot?
To boot.
Okay.
It's more fun. It's to boot.
To boot. We don't talk like that in the Pretzel Nation. Now let's get bending.
Yes.
Now, okay. Now the first form you're going to need. The first form you're going to need is a mid-sized sedan. Watch as I kick it.
Yes. Show me how you kick it. Press the Lord Utsku. Kick that sedan. Yes, indeed. Hey, and if you go to navspopcorn.com/shop and put in the promo code NAVATAR, you'll get 10% off your order at navspopcorn.com. They've got a lot of amazing flavors. They're a wonderful small business, and we're very glad that they're sponsoring all of our live action Avatar, I almost said Navatar again, live action Avatar reactions. Enjoy the episode. Hey Peaches, welcome to Previewed, where friends don't let friends watch television alone.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Jay.
And today we're going to react, review a riff, and at the end we're going to rate episode 5 of season 1 of Avatar the Last Airbender.
Avatar the Last Airbender.
With real life actors on sets or volumes and in and around CG. Not drawn. On the twos.
I think they know what live action.
I just make it absolutely sure.
But also, yeah, we're also reminding ourselves because it's like, cool, we watched the movie for the podcast, and then if you haven't checked that out, it's a fun episode.
It's a fun episode. Yeah.
I talk about pens for about 30 minutes.
That's a lot.
Brian's
likes
fault.
pens,
And
yeah.
then we got we're reacting to the cartoon, and now we got live action. There's just a lot of this. So yes, this is the good one, right?
Yes, this
They're
is
all
one of
pretty-
the good ones.
well, not
no.
well-
There are two good ones. There's the animated one, good. This one, also good, in a more compact, streamlined way. Because it's setting everything up.
Yeah,
It's got the whole. If someone said put it in the comments, well, it's like when they were writing this show, like they already had the whole story laid out for them.
Yeah.
And 20 years of people being like, I like this and I like this and I like this. Like,
Yeah.
great. Now we know
the
how
cream
to.
rose to the top of what people actually cared about.
Yeah, we know how to retell this story, giving
Yeah.
everybody what they want in a more condensed fashion.
Heck yeah.
Oh, and longer, because this is longer than book one was,
That's
time-wise,
yeah, that's
content.
true.
So like
Yeah.
they had more time to do stuff,
Heck yeah.
and they have it. They've been crushing it. Last episode, we got Iroh's background with him being like the Dragon of the East and taking on
Ba Sing Se.
thank you, Ba Sing Se, and then losing his son and being like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this anymore.
No.
And then forming a connection with
Zuko.
thank you, because he was the only family member that's like stayed with him with that ceremony.
Yeah.
So like we
Well,
understand
yeah.
what their relationship
And we
is.
got all the boomy stuff.
Mhm.
We got a lot. Like I'm curious on what the next couple episodes structure wise are gonna look like. 'Cause
They
it's-
got to get to the north, and they have. And this episode's called "Spirited Away," so this is going to be the spirit. Like, hey, and the Avatar is also in charge of the spirit realm. So like, we got to tell you guys about this.
Yeah.
So that is basically going to be this episode.
All right, let's get in and get messy. Hey, check out our Patreon. Click below if you want full watch long. It's all there. We already had a full ad for this one, so I'm not gonna talk more
Popcorn,
about it.
get it in you.
Get it in you. Let's watch Avatar.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, get him! She learned that from Boomy. He used that same move in the last episode.
Yeah. That was cool.
That was cool.
Hurry!
Do you trust me?
What? Do you trust me?
Yeah. See you later, nerds.
So, ice discs? That's new?
It's something I saw the Earthbenders do. Thought I'd try a waterbender version.
Yeah.
At least until we get to the north, where the... Eh?
Oh, they're like.
Oh, yeah,
doing
they're
it.
doing it.
Okay. He's so fluffy. Sky bisons. You know their only natural predator? Luck dragons. To be fair, Aang,
My precious, precious.
is that a truffle?
No, it's an acorn.
Yes, it is. You know, oftentimes from a fire is where the forest regrows.
You might want to pocket that key item there, Katara. It might come in handy later.
Gran says life is a cycle. And out of death comes new life.
And Grandpop says, "Life is a highway."
She talked too fast. I wanted to say, Gran says, and I was like, life's a highway? Like, I couldn't, but she kept going. If she paused, that was coming in with it. Thank you,
Well, we
bud.
can't possibly ride it all night long.
Rhymes with Aka and Waka Waka.
Waka waka!
Muppets confirmed. Muppets are in this universe, and we're all better for
Maybe
it.
we can come up with one for her. How about Pippin Paddleopsicopolis? The third.
See you. Aha. Way to tie that in there.
Hey, she dropped this. We're not here to cause trouble. She was just scared.
Also, we're dressed in blue and yellow. We're clearly
Yeah.
we're good ones. We're the good guys.
Yeah, man.
The forest was destroyed? A battle?
No. The firebenders just wanted to clear a path as they moved through the mountains.
And that's why they burned down the forest?
Some people just want to watch the world burn, Aang.
You're right. The people are beyond this world,
Subtle. I like that.
but I can get them back.
This is a fun little. There was just a touch of an effect. A little bit goes a long way. I think.
Just a little blurring effect on 600 on. Yep.
I'll have to do it myself, as always.
Those are stabbing eyes, Jay.
Yeah, man. I'll just put all my rage into my burns.
Air. Not self-serving flattery and coy whispers.
How to make your kids hate each other 101. Yes. That's why we want to have another kid, just so I
So
can.
you could pit them
So I
against
can-
each other?
Yes, it makes them both stronger.
You want them to fight over
Yes!
the axe someday?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, the axe is James's.
Oh, well.
He's the firstborn. He's the firstborn. That's how that works.
Okay, we'll see.
Even more. The Avatar is the bridge between the natural world and the spirit world. And I can feel how close the two are. It's like ice. That's
You know how sometimes I look off into the corner of the screen and it gets all kind of a little blurry?
That was nicely done.
Yeah.
No effects needed. Just a little camera trick.
Wait, is he actually gone?
a shrine to the spirit of the forest.
Oh.
This is the place.
Is he? Wait. That was... That did not... I'm sorry. That didn't seem like to denote that he was somehow not there anymore.
Yeah, that means it's...
Yeah,
Oh.
that didn't... I thought that he was somehow... Yeah, he got...
That was a weird
yoinked.
shot then. What
Yeah.
was the point of that?
So never mind the thing we just said.
We take it back.
Yeah. Past Adam and Jay? Idiots. Dum-dums.
Do you mind? I'm trying to concentrate here.
Maybe you just need to get all three arrows together. Have you thought about doing it that way?
Katara?
Interesting.
I've separated my spirit from my body, but somehow I brought you guys.
That's an interesting choice.
Must be the energies in the place and thinness up the barrier in my...
Flex just too
Yeah,
hard.
man.
My brain's just
Yeah.
too awesome.
I'm just that close to the morphin grid, dude. What's up?
I'm sorry!
We're on the upside down. Oh boy.
Ah, beans. Time to go save Barb. Justice for Barb.
Still justice for Barb. Man.
Perhaps this will help.
I like that he's so not slick. It's actually...
That's what those pirates said. No, it wasn't the pirates. It was that canyon guy. He said Avatar fought off some canyon crawlers with the help of a couple of waterbenders.
That's a nice way. That's a
Yeah.
nice little touch. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's a good way of being like, well, this happened, but we just weren't...
Help me! She's crazy!
Ah! What the? What?
Oh, we're just getting to it. Those in live action are kind of a bummer.
None of you belong in here.
Who said that?
Who said what?
No human belongs in this room.
Is that Iroh's voiceover actor?
No, Iroh's voice actor passed away.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Their small minds are incapable of comprehending my speech.
But I hear you.
You got that big brain energy, dude.
He's in a stone hut, not far beyond the woods. He may know what's become of your friends. Follow the path, and you will find him.
Wait.
It's Winnie. He is the master of the poo. He's a poo bender.
There are things in here that will reveal truths to humans. Truths they're never prepared to face. It will show them who they...
That's one thing I think we could use in real life. Is like, I want to go on a spiritual journey to fight, to have
Talk to a giant owl to
have
find
a
out
metaphorical vision about what, who I am and what I'm supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
That's enough! The lesson is over, Kaiser!
You're not my dad!
Azula!
It was blue for a hot sec.
It was blue for a hot sec.
Could have hurt him.
That's his fault. He should have been better.
Except this wasn't about the trainer. Was it?
Obviously not. You've met my dad. You've seen his throne room. There's a wall of fire. It's a lot.
Azula, you're the best. Everybody knows that. You're perfect.
It's not good enough.
Giving her those two friends to talk to is a very interesting choice.
Well, they're from the show.
They are?
Yeah. Well, Azula doesn't come into the second season, so you haven't seen her.
Oh, I suppose that's right.
But yes, she does have friends.
No! June is the best at what she does, and
she's also a total smoke show. She
is the smokiest of shows.
How can you trust someone like that?
June is a professional.
Dude, she's got a little skull on the wrap of her.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The costuming department of this show deserves an Emmy, or at least a nod.
Because it's overt, and yet subtle.
Yeah.
It looks lived in, but it also looks like the show.
Now knows this, and he is already making moves, while we have yet to draw our tiles.
Please just let me teach you. Please just let me teach you.
Oh, and if you see a Tumnus, do not talk to them. They are not your friends. They will keep you here until you're in your late 60s.
Aang, what did the owl really say?
He said it could be dangerous.
Oh wait, so you didn't want to tell them that after the conversation with the owl? They got to pull it out of you? Aang.
You had to say something.
Oh, snap.
Yep. Wow, they did it. Hey, bud.
Aang, please tell me that's some spirit language only you can understand and it's saying, "Welcome, friends. Would you like some cake?"
That's not what it's saying.
Wow. That looks great.
Hello, friends. Would you like some cake?
I can't bend. I can't bend.
I can't either.
Look out!
It's up to Sokka. Here we go.
Yeah, man, get bonked.
I didn't mean me.
Sokka! Everyone, run!
Scatter! Cheese it! Oh, okay.
Don't you know what it's like to be hurt?
Well, these scratches are making me pretty irritable, so.
Do you always make jokes when you don't want to talk about something?
Yes.
You can recombobulate.
What's on the tail?
Spirit world.
Spirit world. Not even once.
Ah, man.
Aang?
Oh man, Katara's about to have a bad trip. Everyone's like coming to the spirit room. Like, how'd it go for you? I don't know. I looked inward and I feel like I healed. Oh, I just saw young me and she haunted me. Ah, cool, man. Sure we ate the same mushrooms?
This can't be. Is it really you?
What?
Sometimes you just gotta hug your mama.
Someday, you are gonna show the world just how powerful you are. You will protect all of us.
By drowning any fool that comes our way.
Or just turning them into straight jerky.
Yep.
Hide.
Yep. It's time to confront this scene.
Or die.
That's why Qatar feels guilty. Because they came because of her.
I thought her mom could bend. Oh. Wow. That's terrible and tragic, but that's very good to tie all of that back into the opening scene with the kids.
Yep.
So much despair.
Hi.
Ugh.
What?
I didn't like that one bit.
What?
Oh, man.
Spirit world. More like mud world.
More like bitch world, am I right?
Sokka. To my son.
This is the day of my ice dodging trials.
This is the day you passed.
If you can dodge ice, you can dodge a ball, fire,
Yeah, man.
rocks.
Dude, the Southern Watering Tribe, they won the dodgeball tournament like every year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just really heavy, dude.
Yes, this is great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good.
Give in to your despair.
Don't like those things.
You don't like that thing?
Not a big fan of that butter pecan. No, sir.
Just a panda person?
Yeah, no big deal.
Good job.
Spooters!
What you stole from me.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I want is to find my friends.
A baboon. What an interesting choice. Cool, man.
Great.
No big deal, just a killipede. We're having fun. Oh no. It's Mr. Tumnus's house. Don't go in there!
There are lots of illusions here, but you've emerged from the fog. This is real. Recognize this?
If you're a cop, you gotta tell me.
The rules of the spirit world?
Yeah.
Hey!
Your turn.
You cheating son of a bitch! I know you.
He has a gambling problem, alright?
Leave him be.
Leave him be. Oh boy. Yeah, Yatsu's great. He's got a lot of great qualities, but we gotta get, everyone's a fully rounded person on this show, and he has a gambling issue. That's why the Fire Nation came. He had
Collecting a debt?
Yeah. It just got out of hand.
My friends. They're somewhere in the fog.
That is the fog of lost souls.
It's totally chill.
Despair and doubt.
He must have the villagers too. The ones we came to rescue.
Okay, so everyone in the comments. Is this from a later season of Avatar, or is this from Korra? Because I remember that there's some spirit world shenanigans that happens in Korra that's similar to people being lost in the fog.
Interesting.
So either way, this is a great way of dedicating a whole episode
Yeah.
to, hey, this is, this instead of just, go there, talk to Roku
Absolutely.
and come back. Yeah.
Maybe this is actually him.
Gyatso?
Yeah.
It is.
I need to talk to Roku. I've contacted Avatar Kyoshi at her shrine. I can do the same with Roku.
Except Roku's temple is in the Fire Nation. It'll be a dangerous...
Hey!
Oh, this is interesting. Okay.
Right. Once I save my friends, I'll have more time.
Oh. That was very good. That was a very good take.
There's only one way to keep it straight. It's by remembering what really mattered.
Well, I got a weekend at Bernie's, these kids on top of my fire bison. And then...
We're gonna go to the Fire Pagoda!
Yeah, man.
Okay! Okay!
Let's print out the MapQuest directions.
That's a nice way of doing that.
I'm gonna make this right. And I'm gonna save my friends. I promise.
And I apologize for 100 years from now when this tree knocks over your statue. I'm really sorry about that.
Sorry, buddy. You can't come this time. You too, Mama.
You guys gotta defend my two lifeless corpse of friends.
Can be hard. Sometimes it feels like we'll always be alone.
Someone's gotta watch the horizon. These Jagoffs just playing around. Who knows? The enemy ship could show up. These Zuko's
You're
keeping...
absolutely right.
And the darkest of nights.
Hot damn.
Oh!
Hot damn. That... Huh. That was pretty dope.
Wow! Okay! That is a real interesting remix.
Yeah.
Hot damn!
Yeah,
that's
cool.
really interesting.
Yeah. I'm really into that.
Because it really just compresses down and shortens up the, hey, this is Spirit World, bad guys.
I get the feeling that we're going to be smushing together the Roku and Zuko.
Fighting together, the blue spirit thing. Yeah.
I think we're going to be smooshing that together, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because
that'll be next episode.
With Zhao getting information and backup, and he's going to have more, yes. And then Kazuka's going to have to be able to be like, wait a second, no, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was dope.
That was awesome. And a really good way. We love storytelling devices of just like, how can we somehow get our characters to go through a memory or the past?
Yeah.
To like, hey, why are they the way
in
they
a way
are?
that doesn't feel as an audience member, oh, I guess we're doing flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a way that actually is meaningful. That was awesome. They're really fleshing out. They're fleshing out everyone on this show.
Yes.
Sufficiently. Some characters not so much, but they don't need as much.
They don't need as much.
But they are.
Yeah.
I don't know. This show feels very full.
It does. Because I'm thinking at this point now, with only 3 episodes left and kind of having an idea of where things are going to go. One of the nice episodes from the first half of the book 1 was with the Earthbenders being on in prison.
Mm-hmm.
And Katara having that moment of trying to lead a rebellion.
Yeah.
That is probably going to be in season 2, and it's probably going to be very impactful because she's been building towards that all of the first season.
Yeah.
Getting to a point of, because they're going to be, I think people are like, oh, they're taking some stuff out and they're merging things from season 2 and 3 into this one.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, okay, I can understand why they're doing that now, but also the reverse is also true. Some moments from book 1 can be in season 2 and impact way harder because we've been building towards it.
I don't think anyone's bringing, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
Because at the point when because I think it's something...
Because we're telling a grander sweeping story here.
Yes.
Let's, Okay. I like that.
Because, yeah, having Katara try to lead a rebellion later on to free prisoners, which is a good storyline just in general.
Yeah, but
they don't have time for it right now.
But even even when we were watching the show, that felt like a later story beat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
But that episode in the cartoon was more used to explain to the audience of, hey, bending is not allowed anywhere because,
Yes.
because the Fire Nation doesn't want anyone to be able to bend.
Yes.
But that information in this version has been communicated
That's what
early and often.
That episode ended in such... That just felt good.
Yes.
You know? That just like I don't know. Just feels right.
Well, because we've already seen Avatar Kyoshi, and he wants to go talk to another Avatar. It's like we've already seen what happens previously.
Wait.
So
man.
like this has like, oh, we know what might happen now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be cool. So, especially if he does channel Roku with Zuko there.
Yeah.
Like them working together.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's cool. That's fun on a bun. Yeah.
The show is good.
Yeah, it's really good.
The show is good.
I'm not just liking it. Like it's this episode really landed it for me, and like this is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, how would you rate episode 5 of season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Man, this one's getting this one's getting 4 out of 4. Mole wolves. What even is that thing she rides? I don't know. I think it's cool, but it's weird. It's weird.
I don't remember her character. Was she a later season character? I don't remember her.
No, yeah, she's
Is she in book 1? I don't remember her.
Maybe in early book 2. I fell off in the middle of book 2.
But I know she is a character. I know she's pulling her in, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really cool. I like this show. How did you guys rate this episode? Let us know in the comments below. But before you do, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
To that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra, you Avatar-loving weirdos, you.
The video's popping up right here. Please watch this. We would appreciate it as much as we appreciate you watching this one. We'll see you real soon.
Bye.